Hi, this is a qualifying lap guide for the race A for this week, which is a bunch of supercars at Special Stage Route X, which, as you know, is a very high speed track. It's just a big oval. It's a big straight and a big corner, and then another big straight and another big corner. I, right now, at the time of recording, have the 72nd fastest time with a 426.525 in the Mercedes AMG GT Black Series 20. This seems to be the meta for not only qualifying, but also the race as well. Now, I unfortunately did not record my 26.5, but I ran a bunch more qualifying laps, begrudgingly, and I got a 26.6. So if you want to get a good qualifying time for race A this week, this is what you need to do. Here we go. Alright, so here's the lap. What you want to do is position yourself over on the right hand side of the track. Pause. Hold on. One thing I forgot to mention is that your starting speed on your initial lap is not fast enough to set your fast lap. So what you're going to have to do is either do one full lap before you start an actual quali lap, or you're going to have to turn around, drive backwards for a little bit, turn back around, and then drive back around at full speed. Basically, it's just a big ass waste of time to do qualifying. But if you really want to set a qualifying lap for this race, you're going to have to do an entire lap, basically. It's 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes, honestly, of setup. But yeah, one full lap, and then you can set your time, and then you can do what I'm about to show you in the video. You take over. I'm done. Bye. And I will explain why in just a few moments. I'm going to stay full throttle for this entire section. Alright, so there is a bit of a trick for this lap. When you go downhill, you want to slightly come across go across the road. And I'm guessing that the more time that you spend going downhill, you kind of increase your speed a little bit more. And honestly, that will save you a few hundredths of a second. Not only just going downhill, but all the way to the end of the straight. So remember that, going downhill, kind of go cattywampus across the road. Alright, so for the first corner, I know it's going to be hard, but you want to stay flat out for the entire corner. You want to stay up on the higher part of the banking. You want to try to keep your minimum speed as high as possible, so the higher up you stay on the banking, the better. Although honestly, I kind of waver in between. Yeah, as you can see, I'm like closer to the dotted line as opposed to being closer to the guardrail. The optimal line, I honestly haven't figured it out, but you generally want to stay up towards that top part of the banking. You want to maximize your exit and make sure you're carrying as much speed as you can through the back straight, which is what we're on now. So again, flat out. up until you get to turn 2. And again, I know it looks tough, but you got to stay flat out for this corner. No braking, no lifting. Your foot has to stay down to the floor for this entire corner. Again, keeping it high on the banking. In this corner, I'm a little closer to the guardrail than I am to that dotted line. Well, now we're on the dotted line. And what I do is kind of straight line, make a beeline to the the start finish line, and you have 426.4.